the pant quality parts, quality points which we need to take care in production always. So first of all, the top stitching on the band has to be even from edge to the stitch at top and at bottom. Okay, and next point, the SPI of top stitching has to be even all around the parts of the whole garment, has to be even, same. It should not be like 8 SPI here and here 10 SPI here, 12 SPI. So we have to watch this very carefully, because top stitching has to be very neat and clean. So this is the A-zone area of the garment. So this is the band. Band has to be even all around, front and back. Should not be wide and small at places. After waistband shape, we have to see the loop placement from here to here and from here to here. Left and right loop has to be balanced. So this is 4 3/8 and this is 4 3 minus 1/8. So it has to be even both sides. So after this we have to turn back and we have to see this placement of loop from this side and this side has to be even from seam, from this seam to this loop, both sides. And then from center we have to see the loops are balanced on both sides. So simultaneously from here to here and from here to here, loop has to be balanced. Okay. After this we have to see the rise and the shape of the fly has to be straight. It should not be sometimes like curvy here. So this should be straight line. And when we have to see after closing the zip, it should not be visible from outside. It has to be proper close when zip is closing. So this looks okay. And after closing button, this has to be 90-degree angle straight. Okay. And then J stitch of the fly has to be balanced. So this is a black color, so it's not so visible, but we have to see the shape of the fly has to be balanced as per the design or approved sample. And all the bartex on fly, on loop has to be balanced from edge, top and bottom, and they should not be dropped on the garment, on the fabric. So on pocket openings, everything has to be perfect. Zip should open and close properly, smoothly. Okay. And then this waviness is not acceptable. So this actually the shrinkage of garment is this fabric shrink more than the zipper. So we have to have the ease on the stitching while we stitch, right? So we have to, if this is a 5-inch zipper, so this length cut needs to be 5/4. So 1/4 they have to adjust in the sewing. So we have to mark the marking like 2.5 here on the zipper and 2 and 5/8 and 2 and 5/8. So 5/4. So if 5-inch zipper, so we have to give 1/4 ease both sides. So you can see the waviness. Okay. And then when we open this, the fly has to be inner fly. This has to be even and straight. So you can see this is slightly wavy. Okay. So you can see slightly from here it's going in. So it has to be straight. So like this. So like now it's turning. So and then we have to turn it back and then see the inside oval of quality and everything. And there is a inside bartek we put from the after opening zip, 1/4 above from the zip closing, zip stopper, because when somebody is opening, so stress will go on here, not on here. So sometimes if this Bartek is not there, it will come out. So if in handling, so this is always required 1/4 above from the from this stopper puller. So after fly, we have to now see the pocket opening from this point to this point has to be even left and right. Okay. And then next we have to now see the pocket placements. We can match like this. So you can see if we match it from top, then this is slightly going down. So they have to match properly, evenly. So when we are making this garment, we have to mark the pocket placement from waist seam, and here we have to mark one point where the stitch needs to be stitched on that mark, so that both side, if it is 10 inch, so it has to be 10 inch even for both sides, like this. Okay. So then pocket placement from on side seam also needs to be balanced both sides. It should not be like, one if this is 5 inch, so this should also be 5 inch. It should not be 4.5 and 5. So from both sides has to be even from seam. This is the seam, so this is 3.5. So this is 3 1/8 less. So this side is slightly towards side seam. So marking of the pattern will be pocket will be when they close the side seam, and then they have to keep this template and then mark the pocket placement, flap. Okay. So again, top stitching on the pocket has to be even. SPA has to be even. The corners of the flap has to be balanced both sides. The height should be even left and right, this portion, and this deco stitch needs to be balanced on pocket. So shape of the pockets, and for security of these type of wash garment, we have to use reinforcement fabric inside the pocket. So here we already has this patch behind this as a decoration and the security part. So this is inside. You can see this is the patch. So it's securing the corners of the pocket and flaps. Otherwise, in the washing, they might get damaged. Sometimes, if heavy wash and heavy fabric, so this corner of the pocket also needs to have some self fabric reinforcement, and then we can cut it after washing. But it will remain with the stitching, so that does not allow not to damage the pocket. Okay. After this, now we have to see the pleat placements, pleats depth, and the pleat placement from pocket to here and from bottom to here. So, and they have to be balanced as per the pattern. So now, if first pleat, where is the first pleat? Okay, so this is the first pleat. So left and right, so you can see slightly this side is short and this side is long. So slightly off. So we have to see that they should be matched. So simultaneously from hem. So from hem. So from hem also it's not balanced. So it's going up. So I think total depth of the pleat is also not right. You can see this one is the right, left, and this is the right. Okay, so this is 4 3x4. So this is 4.5. So quarter-inch difference. So this gap has to be even. So somebody is wearing, so he will feel uncomfortable. One side is up and one side is down. So now we turn back. So back also, back pocket placement from top both side has to be even, and from center back has to be even both sides. Okay, so and then again the shape of the flap has to be balanced, mirror to each other. Okay, and then this rise. Okay, rise again has to have the proper SPI and secure. And inside crotch, we always after stitching in seam, we add here the bar tack to give the strength. So always has to have bar tack or back tack. But since this fabric is heavy, so it's better to have bar tack. So to secure, otherwise they will get open after some time, after customer wearing. Here this point needs this. Okay, so now we have to turn the garment outside, inside, out, and then from inside we have to see the label placement, label is secure or not, and then every seam has to be reviewed. There is not open stitch or uneven SPI. In this you can see a lot of puckering on inside pocketing. So this due to this shrink more and this is not shrink. So we have to pre-shrink this fabric so that this is not having this visual. This is really not good. So a lot of puckering. So this is actually the polyester lining pocketing. So this is polyester doesn't shrink, and this is the cotton. So cotton got shrink. So we have to either go for cotton pocketing. So they will shrink together. So after washing, there will be no bad visual. So all the SPI and overlock we have to check. Each and every seam has to be even all around. Okay. So now we can see like this. And then if there is a stitch broken or anything, skip stitch. So we have to really check every point very carefully, both left and right. So it has this, extra looseness. So maximum good brand doesn't allow this type of, visual from inside as well. So these seams are okay. These seams looks okay. They are even because they are made with the 5 thread. So they are evenly done. So now we have to again turn back the garment, and then later on we have to see the balancing of side seam and in seam. So garment should be balanced from side seam to side seam, and then inside leg seam also to be even. They are almost even. Okay, and important part, we have to check the shading of each part. If this is not this has shading different than this, so first like this, complete both left and right, and then we have to turn this side, and again this also we need to check the shading, this shading, this shading, and this shading, and then side seam shading. So we have to turn like this and then see if they are matching. So this is how we inspect the pant.